Yo, what's good? YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, what's popping? And we got another episode of Badges, and this just me going over the consensus waiver wire badges. And we're not gonna stay long whatsoever. We usually don't stay long anyway, but this playoffs time, and we know a lot of people didn't make the playoffs because if you playing the 12-man league, which you getting half the league make the playoffs, so 50%, at least 50% of y'all done. At least 50% of y'all done so. And yeah, it's hard to go and represent that 8%. What if I'm not mistaken? Like if what is it? 1 out of 12 is 8%. If I'm just thinking at the top of my head, it's hard to be an 8%er. So everybody fighting for that. But let's go over this week's consensus waiver wire picks, and you got to add Luther Burden. I think I didn't have add Luther Burden a number of times on this list, but that's with Roma Doomsday not looking so healthy, and he saw a good target share while he was out there. So Rome's Doomsday is not ready to go again. Definitely worth the pickup. And guess what? This for if your team desperate or you just trying to play keep away from your teammate because this ain't the best pickups. It's just it's nasty out there since it's week 15. Add Chris Rodriguez. He averaged 12 carries per game the last 3 games. That's worth the pickup. Add Blake Corum. Why is Blake Corum not on your team already? Blake Corum Blake Corum put up like 20 points. Like he didn't put up a good amount of points last 2 weeks. If he's not on your team, what type of league you're playing? This must be an 8-man, 10-man league. This can't be a 12-man league. Blake Corum been rostered on my teams, since the beginning of the season. Add Ryan Flournoy. Here's the thing about this. This is, of course, if CD Lamb is not a go. If CD Lamb is not a go, that's the person to add. He went crazy. Hey, you got to respect the game he had. The man went crazy. When I looked at his numbers, now I gotta bring it up. I looked at this man's numbers. Man went crazy. His last game, 13 targets, 9 catches, 115 yards, 1 touchdown. He put up 26 fantasy points in the league that I'm looking at. And he's available in every league that I'm in. So he's probably going to be one of the hottest waiver wire pickups if just in case CD not good to go. I'm going to be honest with you. Of course, he's worth the pickup because Dallas is slinging the ball all over the way, all over the place. But it's something about this guy. This guy never stood out to me as a prospect. He never stood out to me as a prospect, and they're going against Minnesota defense. Am I going to put my playoffs on the line to put him out there? That is a question. If CD Lamb don't go, am I going to put my playoffs on the line to put a prospect that I never liked against a defense that don't play no games? That's a call you're going to have to make. You know what I'm saying? That's just a call you have to make. Add Isaiah Likely. Over the last 3 games, Isaiah Likely has outproduced Mark Andrews. So that doesn't move me much because it's not like Isaiah Likely, is, producing a lot. But if you're desperate, hey, do what you got to do. Add Harold Fannin Jr. I don't know how many times I didn't had to say that already. If Harold Fannin Jr. not on your team, I don't know what you're doing. Rookie quarterbacks love tight ends. And you seeing that Sanders, Shador, and Fannin has a connection. He should already be rostered. It doesn't make no sense if he's not rostered. Add A.J. Bonner. Arroyo left the game with a knee injury. So as just funnel more targets to Burner. Bonner, I seen it on the Triple FL League. He's already rostered. Sean already got him on the team. So people might already have him rostered, but just in case you're not a tight end, something you need to be looking for. Superflex league, add Marcus Mariota. You know, Jaden Daniels might be done for the season. I mean, he had a injury scare this last week. I don't know if he's coming back. We don't know for sure. So if you're in the Superflex league, you might want to pick up Mariota. Last but not least, add Jalen Wright. You know, just in case something go wrong with A-Chain. Of course, you know, sometimes injuries come down, but you've seen that A-Chain didn't come back to the game, and Jalen Wright, even though we presume Ali Gordon was the second backup, Jalen Wright came out there and handled his business. So you definitely got to add him. As far as defenses, in some league, Jacksonville defense is out there. And with Tyrod Taylor hurt in week 14, you know, hey, if they're who knows who the Jets are going to throw out there. I think Fields out. Who knows who the Jets going to throw out there? And you know what that smells like? Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken. So that's all I got for you guys. Hey, good luck in y'all playoff matchups. Hopefully you guys got a bye and y'all don't have to, you know, play this upcoming week. But if you do, good luck. It's going to be a dog fight out there. Peace.